A beautiful morning again today. So beautiful, this water lilies, and I can see that we're getting a lot of it now, and I think a time will come when they will become a nuisance. They'll probably cover the whole pond, the whole river, and then suffocate the pond life, like these weeds that you can see here. So I think something needs to be done. Look at the weeds, the water weeds, just plenty of them. And now you've got this huge patch of a water lily which has exploded, expanded. Look at that. Well, when it was a couple of years ago, we just have only one patch of it, and now look at that. It has spread so fast, and so much of it now. So this is the usual park connector that connects from Springleaf Nature Park to Lower Seletar Reservoir Park. Well, you just can't help but admire them.
Fishing is not allowed in this area. Please move to the designated fishing ground. Thank you for your cooperation. Your attention, please.
That warning is for the people who come and fish illegally here. The other side of the river is also quite pretty. Look at these huge trees. Beautiful. Ah, this gecko with the tail all up like that. What's it trying to do? Oh, don't be shy. It prefers to be in the jungle. Ah, the very popular and very pretty Lower Seletar Reservoir Park. Well, because of the problem with the foreign worker dormitory, they are not allowed to come out to work yet, and that's why you see the weeds are all overcrowding the hedges, the fences, and growing onto the park connectors. Well, let's hope they will be allowed to come out and work and cut all these weeds. Many of us, I'm sure, would not have seen this end of the Lower Seletar Reservoir, and on the other side is again very, thick secondary jungle. And as usual, you can see the dredges are still working furiously trying to clear the weeds. It's on the other end there, and and you can see from here the weeds have actually spread to a large part of the reservoir. Here you see another dredge trying to clear the weeds. Yeah, tough battle, but has to be done. You see the munias here. It's got a lot of these munias. Look at that, these beautiful birds. Yeah, flying around here. This is a closer view of the weeds that they have dredged off from this Lower Seletar Reservoir. You can see the white herons are there enjoying the little fishes that have been caught in the weeds. They're all picking it all up. It's very interesting to see that. And there you have this dredge coming with another load of weeds to be dumped onto this heap. Yeah, it's a laborious work. Fortunately, it's not so mechanical. I wonder how many of you have noticed this pink structures that is growing on these rocks here. You can see there's quite a fair bit of them here. Yeah, you can see that there, and there's one there that have a lot of these pink structures there. Well, if in case you don't know, they are the eggs of the golden apple snail. It's a freshwater snail that lives in this pond, in this water here, and they will come up to the surface to lay their eggs here in these little shells here, and when they hatch, it goes back into the water. Yep, that's a closer look at it. Yep, there you are. There's quite a bit of people out here, walking, jogging, sitting down, enjoying the fresh air. Well, this little extreme corner has always been very popular, with people coming out here to do quiet stretches and dancing. Look at these three ladies. And there's this very beautiful sea almond tree that signifies the end of this Lower Seletar Reservoir park. And you can see the branches are now heading towards the water. And beyond that, of course, is the Orchid Country Club. This is one of the very few fascinating trees that is grown around Singapore by ant parks. This is one of this what we call a handkerchief tree. Well, the flower grows like that, and it starts off like that, and after that, very soon it will grow and become like that, and it looks like a white handkerchief hanging from the trees. And as it grows, it begins to become bigger. Now look at this one here. This is one. This is one of those handkerchief trees. And then you can see now here, they have become like handkerchiefs hanging from the tree. But they are not fruits or anything, they are just bracts covering the flowers. As you can see, the flowers are here. The flowers are here, yeah. And these large white leaves attracts the insects to the flowers. And from a distance, it looks like there are lots of handkerchief hanging up in the tree there. You see? Look at that. That is one of those handkerchief trees. Very interesting. This is the Poinsettia plant, where you can see here the red leaves, so-called the red parts, are actually not a flower, but they are bracts to attract the insects to these little flowers here. These are the flowers. These are the flowers, okay? These parts are the bracts, and they are like the handkerchief tree, attracts insects to the plant. Okay, so now I'm back onto this Lentil Avenue pathway that leads back to Springleaf Nature Park, and with that I am going to leave you, and you have a nice day. Goodbye.